between these two. Lakers will get them at home next Tuesday. OKC has won the first two. The first one in a rout. Second one was a little bit closer. Here is Luka over the outstretched arms of Hartenstein, and he was right there to reject.
Yeah, that was good action by the Lakers. I think they got to some matchups they like, but Hartenstein with the good defensive play there on Luka's shot.
Now they'll work the perimeter. Laravia has the job of trying to check SGA right out of the gate. Holmgren now with 6 to shoot. So the Lakers some pretty good perimeter practice. SGA, of course, he shoots a ton of free throws. Leans in, doesn't get the call, and down he goes. So let's hope the referees let him play a little bit. And all the way low, and throw down by Hartenstein.
Yeah, good play by J-Dub. Drawing the defense. We see Luka and LeBron and Austin do that a lot, throwing up to DA and Jackson Hayes, but the Thunder got that play made on that possession.
Hey, Fish, real quick. We talked about how loud it gets, but how difficult is it to beat these guys here in this building? They are really good at home.
Yeah, it's
rebuilding a franchise and just getting it done and then building a championship squad.
And, you know, anytime you're building something great, there has to be over time, and they have a young history, but they've been successful.
Well, Lakers will benefit tonight with no Alex Caruso. The Caruso, all you Laker fans love him, know him. Back when he was in the purple and gold. He is out again tonight. He missed the other evening, and he just brings incredible defense. Here is Williams over Reeves for a bucket, and it's 4-2. And the Lakers quickly bring it up. Reeves, Steve Fish told you about his numbers, first half, second half. Turnover, you can't turn them over. They turn you over the second most time in the NBA, and that's what happens.
And that's what you talk about with the live ball turnovers. Anytime you turn that ball over in live play, the opposing team has the numbers advantage, and the Thunder push it up quick and got a score.
They do it again. Dart. We will adjust as we go on. Here is James. 18 feet straight away, short. Going to be taken by Williams. Now into the attacking 47. Here are the Thunder. And first, here is Gilgeous-Alexander, the scoop, and he comes up short. Now Luka with some speed. Going to hold on, shoot a three. He clanks it off the front rim, and they're running again, Fish. They look to push every time.
They do, but the last two possessions, the Lakers have at least gotten a shot on goal. And analytics is such a big part of playing the game now. When you get a shot at the basket, you're at least giving yourself a chance to score 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points.
Well, SGA starts 0 for 3, but the Lakers turn it over again. Boy, no ball security at all. Williams, bad pass. Luka was right there. Now LeBron, one-on-one with Shea all the way, and Shea fouls him. And Braun will go to the line, and just, they keep on moving. 18 out of 20 for them. How about this right now from Kia? Now the Lakers shot it very well, Fish, the other night. 54% from the floor, 42% from three, and 92% from the free throw line. Got to do it again tonight.
Yeah, the free throws are going to be big because it allows you to get your defense set. As you see Lou Dort knocking down the three there. The Lakers showed a little bit of a zone defense on that possession. We'll see if they mix that in to try and cut into their offensive production.
Well, Dort, who's averaging his lowest points per game since his rookie season, is 3 for 3. Fumbling it for a moment, and Ayton turns it over. Horrible start for the Lakers handling the ball. They're down 12-4. Gilgeous-Alexander leans in, scores.
But the points off turnovers, that's the number that we're going to continue to look at throughout this first half. If the Lakers can kind of cut into just lowering the live ball turnovers, they'll have a chance to work themselves into this game.
Now Jake has it blocked by Holmgren. Down he goes. Got to get rid of it. Got to get rid of it. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be a tough one for Jake to win.
And that's a big part of this Thunder defensive identity.
When you look at their defensive rating, of course, they are number 1 in the NBA. They're top of the mountain in a lot of defensive categories. Shea, he has it off the rim, but they're there to clean it up with Hartenstein. So not a great start for SGA by any means, but everybody else chipping in. Biggest lead of the game, a dozen. Ayton finds LeBron, and he gets fouled. It's not going to be in the act of shooting as he was passing it off.
LeBron has the advantage on Williams, and that creates the foul situations and the offensive opportunities the Lakers are going to need.
Back in November, Lakers lost here. Then early February, Lakers lost at home. Holmgren, check goes all the way and scores. I mean, they're not doing anything wrong right now. Not a darn thing.
I hate to be that guy, but it's the live ball turnover again.
Yeah, six turnovers. And Reeves hits it from the outside. That's a three to calm things down for the moment. And that's the first three in the first half in forever. Remember, you talked about it. 25 straight shots up until then. That's crazy, to be honest.
He felt the moment, felt the need, like that one needed to go in. Lakers showing his own again here.
Long shot, long rebound. Remember, Luka was thrown out of the game here last year. He got into it with a fan, and the officials didn't realize what was going on. Oh, DA throws it down. That's not going to count. Not going to count.
Yeah, to your point, second in the NBA in blocks per game is Chet, fourth in total blocks, but he's got 6. Austin knocks it down. Lakers on the year. They're in the bottom 6 of free throw shooting, but they get a whole bunch of them. But then again, so does OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander, he's not a good three-point shooter. He's not that good. He's great at getting to the basket and great at getting to the free throw line. He's an okay three-point shooter.
Yeah, and percentage-wise, you are absolutely correct. Similar to Luka, who started slow this season. Like, they shoot so many threes off the dribble.
Yes.
It's difficult to shoot a high percentage when you're shooting so many of them off the dribble.
Yeah.
But he can straight up shoot the basket.
It doesn't mean you leave him alone, but when you're looking at him, he's not automatic. But when he gets into the lane, this team plays physically on defense, and of course they try to get into the lane. Luka leans in and out, hard break. Taken by Holmgren. Here we go. SGA on Reeves. There he goes. That's what he does. He gets to the rim. So out in transition again, and it's 20-9. High water mark for both these teams over the 500 mark. Lakers are 24 over 500. Remember, OKC started the year 24-1 on the outside to miss. And everybody was talking about could they get, 73, 74, 75 wins. That was a legit conversation.
Yeah, and I feel like what makes this Thunder organization so great is, again, they have great basketball players, but the focus on the process. And I think SGA almost co-signed on the 73, 74 wins, and things turned away from the success that they were having early because they normally just focus on day-by-day winning habits.
Here's LeBron, little ball fake. He's underneath, gets doubled up. Lakers can't get it. They turn it over again. They already have their largest lead, and the Lakers 40 a game. SGA trying to get inside, can't score. Again, he's getting bumped, but he's not getting those whistles. Normally, during the year, you know how many free throws he shoots. Here's Jax underneath, scores it. Nice little turn and a hook shot.
Yeah, now Luka's hobbling a little bit as well, Billy, which I hate to acknowledge, but you got to keep an eye on it.
Exactly. And he has been, missing that one game due to the suspension. Kind of helped him a little bit. Here's Williams from the outside. Well, doesn't matter which Williams it is. They're going to score on you. Kennard, good ball fake. Pulls up to the free throw line. Can't call it over the rim. Williams has it. What a quarter for OKC. Lakers just got to buckle down here in the last minute and a half. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Too much speed, too much talent, and not enough defense right now.
Yeah, you get cross-matched in transition after the miss, and that's a tough one-on-one situation for anybody, especially for Jackson in that situation.
Outside, Luka can't score. So he is struggling through. 1 for 6. Largest lead. They look to pour it out a little bit more. They just beat LeBron to the basketball. Mitchell got it. Well, they're shooting 65%. They've made 7 threes. It's their largest lead. 21 points in the first quarter. Bounce. LeBron comes out the other end. Can't score. LeBron's on the deck. Foul is on Jalen Williams, the one out of Arkansas. He's got 2 fouls. Guys went home and played in that. Bronny did not, but they did outlast the Clippers G League team, and they'll move now to the next round. So congrats to them.
Yeah, and I mean, those are important reps for young players to get. You never know what will happen into the playoffs for the big club, and you get some of those reps in a postseason situation.
Let's see if Bronny's comfortable enough to get aggressive and look to score. LeBron will back it up. Hartenstein's in front of him. LeBron goes to the dribble. Goes to Bronny. Now out for Rui. Rui looks to attack. Pulls up mid-range. Couldn't score. Taken out by McCain.
Good offensive possession, though, Billy. No turnover. Good look for Rui. Just didn't go down.
And McCain, again, another one of their great bench. In fact, they've won all these games with 30 different lineup combinations this year. Think about it. 30 different lineup combos, and they've won 60 games. They have not had great help, yet they continue to plug away and come out on the top side of things. Rui going to pull up right at the free throw line. Short. Hartenstein's got it, the former Nick. Now to the front court, trying to get to the basket. Here they go. Blocked by James. Get that out of here.
Block. We'll see if the Lakers can get a stop here.
By the way, Reeves went into the locker room. He was hurting, and he went back in. Who knows about turn things around. If the Lakers do that, you're going to score a couple of free tacos with a drink purchase from Drunk in the Box or % for OKC. But that defense has been smothering.
Yeah, the defense, again, this Thunder team, they hang their hat on that end of the floor. And the depth from their bench really kind of starts from the defensive side of it. It's the ball pressure, the energy, the activity. And then when they're making shots, that's what creates this type of separation that we're seeing so far tonight.
You know, the last time these two teams played, as they turn it over again, pocket pick, and then LeBron returns the favor. He pushed down Williams. Oh, LeBron can't throw it down, and out of bounds it goes. Again, the last time they met, Luka, SGA both missed that game. They both missed the game. He started the year in Philadelphia, was a trade deadline pickup. Wallace on the outside, long shot, long rebound. They volleyball it around. Who's got it? OKC's got it. Fresh 14, look at it. Hartenstein.
And that's where, again, the youth and the speed chasing down that 50-50 basketball. And then A.J. Mitchell with his eyes up, dropping it off to Hartenstein for the finish.
10-0 in second chance. Another big-time lead for OKC. Missed from the outside. 49-22, biggest lead. Again, OKC with Williams attacking. Count if it goes, and of course it goes. Minutes to play in the second quarter, and OKC has put up 52 points. Reeves. This is one of 6 games in the NBA. This is the finale. This is the nightcap. Reeves was looking for the whistle, did not get it. Now they got to get back on defense. McCain controlling the basketball in the attacking zone. Gets around one and gets fouled. And then Reeves holding on to his back again after that collision. Stint in there for Bronny. He was in there, of course, because Reeves went back into the locker room. Williams tries to attack, runs into Ayton, who did a pretty good job that time, but it was thrown in by Williams.
Good finish by Williams there through the contact, and
he's had 3 long absences this year, Williams. And LeBron trying to muscle his way in, and he's going to go right back to the free throw line, where he's already shot 6 free throws in this game. 6 out of the Lakers.
Stop LeBron from getting to the rim.
All right, how about this right now from Carl's Jr. Fish combined the playoffs with the regular season. Most impressive. Just past Cap for that honor.
So you're saying you can score a lot of points and win a lot of games at the same time?
It's a good combo, isn't it? Yeah, might work. Hartenstein, he's won 4 championships. MVP 4 times underneath. Hartenstein mistimed that one. Out of bounds, it's going to go to the Lake Show.
So, Billy, it's really important point here. Lakers down 30 in the second quarter of a regular season game. You're going to play the same team again on Tuesday. To win a championship, you're going to probably play this team in the Western Conference semis or the Western Conference finals.
Absolutely.
You have to throw the score out tonight. It's about habits, defensive identity, like doing things in a way that will allow you to beat this team at some point, even if it's not tonight.
This is a great follow-up regular season to a title. And they're doing things the right way so far. Lakers want to get to that level. LeBron, now to Luka. And Hartenstein got in his way. They still double him up, and he found the wide-open DA to throw it down.
Yeah, Luka just staying calm, quarterback in the pocket, feeling the pressure, didn't panic, able to drop it off to DA.
4th in the NBA in assists. He's number 77. Ball fake. Arabia fighting a little bit. And a little jump shot right at the baseline is good and knocked down by Mitchell. Remember when we first saw him earlier this year, A.J. Mitchell, good player from UCSB. He's a gaucho. Another Laker turnover. That's their 10th, so already in double digits. In the turnover department on the year, they average 14. Mitchell over 8. Good box out by LeBron, who does not have a field goal yet tonight. All his points from the free throw line. Oh, throw it down, Jake, on the break. Right in the left wing.
That's what the Lakers need, man. Defense to offense, get stops, try and create some turnovers.
And now he gets a hand on it defensively. He's 7% from 3. But now they got to lock in defensively because pretty much anything they want to do. That's what Oklahoma City has been doing. Look at that. Look at that bounce. And the Lakers were just spinning their heads.
Yeah, sometimes you just get caught ball watching as a player. You're in the right position, but you're just not alert enough to feel that player cutting behind you.
Point to the paint. He's trying to answer back, and he does. So the big fella comes down and scores. DeAndre Ayton against Cleveland the other night had 18. And that was a 127-113 win over the Cavs. Lakers led by as many as 27 in that one, you may recall. That's really good ball movement for OKC, but they blow the layup. Then Williams gets it back, score.
Yes, the defense, though, is really what allows so many good things.
They go hand in hand, don't they?
Yeah, and again, one of our top keys tonight was limiting the turnovers. And so that field goal attempt differential where the Thunder are now plus 18 just in
Plus
field goal
18.
attempts. That alone is how
Did not have a turnover. Played that really solid all-around game and didn't make any mistakes. All right, Laker fans, come out. Here's a watch party tonight back in L.A. And if you're there and if you're listening, we wish you were with us. We wish we could do some more here to help the cause.
a lot of basketball left to play.
Yep.
Just got to keep fighting and keep battling. Again, it's not about the score. It's about the habits.
Rebound taken by LeBron. Again, we remind you these two teams will play again on Tuesday at Crypto.com Arena. Backing in LeBron, backing in. He gets doubled up. Aiden wide open. Just leaning in down the lane.
But LeBron, again, smart basketball. Got the switch. A.J. Mitchell knows he can't cover him one-on-one. Takes his time, draws two, and drops it off the DA.
Second assist for James. And SGA. A little mid-range there for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He was at the freshman class at Kentucky along with Jared Vanderbilt of the Lakers. Deep down. Count it for three. Luka. He passed the 15,000 point mark on Tuesday. First Laker in double digits, but they bring it right back and score.
Yeah, SGA just seeing the open side there. I mean, Luka was a low man and came over, but just not enough resistance to prevent him from getting to the basket.
Well, the comparison of those two, Luka's got 10. SGA has 12. Reeves all the way to the basket. You know, Fish, we can now by SGA. Last 15, he's averaged 31, nearly 7 assists. Here he is, gets in. Boy, that gave him just an inch of room, and he took it. He was doubled up for an instant, but he wound up shooting it over Laravia.
But you see the ability to, like, stop and
Put the
get
brakes
on
on.
2 feet and be on balance, similar to what Austin did there. It's like the best players are able to actually simplify the game and not complicate it. And so both SGA and Austin doing a good job playing off 2 feet.
Deficit is 30 with 3:48 to go here in the half. Another bucket by A.J. Mitchell. He had a 20-game absence with an abdominal strain. He's been back now for a dozen and obviously playing really good basketball as Luka drops it out of bounds. Well, the largest first half point total allowed this year, 84 to the Spurs.
Defense in a little bit, and it was really Fish within 6 minutes. You could see that difference. All of a sudden, they're up by 20. So they know that's the main thing. You got to take care of the basketball, and we saw that be the difference in the first half, certainly.
And Holmgren starts off, thank you, Mike, with a three. You saw that graphic. How about that? The first two games, or the largest deficits for the Lakers in the first half this year, both against OKC, and both over 30. Reeves can't hit. Holmgren. Chen only played 12 minutes, only played half of the first 2 quarters. They didn't need him. He had 2 quick fouls in the game. Holmgren now out the door. Little pump fake. Blue for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just getting going. That's not a good pass. But SGA has it. He's got 3 to shoot. Going to have a wide open shot in the corner. Williams rushed it a bit. Holmgren's got it. Here he goes. Can't score. Then he knocks down Laravia in the process. Another tap this time.
Again, right now, take the score out and just, you have to win this quarter somehow. Figure out a way to build some momentum.
And LeBron knocks down a 3. So for the Lakers tonight, from 3-point range, 5 for 17. LeBron 1 for 2. Luka and Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a kick. And it's going to be... Now, the only reason why Wilts wasn't longer, he got ejected after 126, then played 92 more with at least 20 points. So there's a little asterisk there. Okay, but that's pretty amazing stuff. 20 plus and what is now 137 straight. He holds the record, and he's got another basket.
Another basket coming off of the Thunder being first with a loose ball.
And a lob and a jam. Doncic now to DeAndre Ayton. Again, Lakers will be in Dallas on Sunday. These two teams again on Tuesday. We're in the final 10 days of the season. SGA, no defense at all that time. No resistance at the rim. He has 26.
Yeah, SGA probing, and it's tough to leave the strong side corner with SGA with the basketball there. As you see Luka knocking down a tough 2, but the Lakers really figuring out, what can they hang their hat on defensively in this third quarter that can carry over to the game on Sunday, and then when you see the Thunder again on Tuesday.
Thunder back-to-back 60-win seasons. First time in their franchise history. Doncic. He has it. Look at, they're chasing him. Again, they don't have Alex Caruso. Lakers don't have Marcus Smart. You're talking about 2 of the best defenders in the entire league. Doncic. Marcus has been out a while now. Half a dozen games. Although listed day to day before every contest as Luka loses it out of bounds. By the way, we have not had a challenge yet tonight. 90-58. There's your turnover story. Lakers horrible in the first quarter. They did get better. Williams will move it on the perimeter. Chet Holmgren. It's going to go into the corner and pick up now by LeBron. James in the attacking 47 for the Lake Show.
And a lot of times, Billy, too, what happens is when your offense gets disconnected in terms of the turnovers, then the defense goes down.
The fans were really psyched for this game and excited about this game to see where the Lakers were. Well, right now, they've got some work to do, obviously, although the Lakers have back-to-back 50-win seasons for the first time since, well, they run from 2007 to 2000.
And doesn't go from point A to point B towards the offensive player, then it's not a foul on the defensive player. As you saw there, Austin made contact. Jacob Arabia made contact with Hartenstein, and that's what then forced the turn or the arms to come down a little bit. So technically, Hartenstein followed the rule of verticality.
So a textbook call right there. Here is Gilgeous-Alexander, the lob boy. Good play by 8. He read that one beautifully to knock it away. Still, though, big deficit for the Lakers, 90-58. Luka, he's hurt. Nope, might have turned an ankle. He might have bumped knees.
I think he has a hamstring that it lingered from the first half. Next week, he'll be back in the lineup.
Yeah, as we saw in the replay, immediately grabbing the hamstring. Blocked by Jake. Wow. 5-on-4. He's hurt at the other end. Lou Dort.
Yeah, that floor is not as forgiving as it might seem. And so Lou Dort going to the back. Caruso already out. We'll see how the Thunder adjust.
When they adjust with Wallace shooting an air ball. And now LeBron will leave it for Austin Reeves. Remember, no Luka for the time being. He's in the locker room. DeAndre Ayton way up the high post. Now LeBron, little look away pass goes to Jake for 3. Rolls around, out it goes. Here comes the Thunder. They started their number 1 lineup tonight that has only been together for 8 games this year. Pretty crazy. As Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren, and he doesn't score. Oh, Williams, that's a great tip attempt. And it nearly went in.
Last offensive possession by the Lakers was really good. Like LeBron's drive and kick out to Jake.
Even a little bit more than that.
Maybe so.
Yeah. But you don't have Luka. And Dort out, at least for now, for them. Ayton's underneath. Ooh, that would have been a nice start towards that goal. And SGA toes the line. Little victories, that's all you're looking for right now. And you talk about it, good habits. SGA, although it's been a disappointing night. Isaiah Joe. Well, that's a high archer, isn't it? That comes out of the heavens.
He's a great catch-and-shoot player. Great arc on the basketball, especially for smaller guys.
More than you?
I always believe, I don't know about more, but, he's an Arkansas guy, so it'd be similar.
There you go. There's the water down there. Here it is, Reeves. Reeves, now out to LeBron. He'll quarterback. Pulls up right in front of Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he bumps into Reeves. Can't score. He went 0 for 10 from 3 a couple of weeks ago in a game against Chicago. 0 for 10. A little bit ugly, but again, he can shoot it. Just not near the top of the mark in the NBA. This guy is. He's 7th right now at three-point shooting. And Rui tries to get to the rim, and Hartenstein rejects it. Other side now. Same thing. Same thing.
It's tough in this league. If you miss an attempt at the rim, Thunder out in transition, and those perimeter shooters now, that's a fast break. That's an NBA fast break now. Spray it out for 3 in transition.
By the way, Isaiah Joe, 40% from beyond the arc for his 4th straight season. They got a 3-on-2. Out of the right-hand side. Catch, shoot, score. Kennard. Here's Bron. Let's see if he can get aggressive. Might as well. And there he is, shooting 3. Tapped up nearly in by Jackson Hayes. Going to be Thunder basketball.
It's the right look by Bronny coming off the pick and roll.
Yep.
Defense back, pull up. Doesn't go in, but continue to take those looks.
Bronny was scoreless in 7 minutes against the Cavs the other night. That's going to be a whistle and a foul. Of course, Adu Thero is also an Arkansas alum. How about this right now from Cerritos, NBA Teammate of the Year. You know who else is? Marcus Smart for the Lakers. So that is an award that is handed out every year. So a couple of finalists from these 2 franchises. Boy, Lakers need Marcus. And again, listed as day to day. Kennard, cross court, finds Jake. Little bounce now to Bronny. Pull up from 17. Got Bronny James.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Lakers. the Thunder defense is still intact. Like, they're still playing hard, rotating well. The Lakers are going to have to continue to share the ball to get great shots.
It's a kick save and a beauty that time by
Left hamstring. I'm sure they'll take a further look at it, but
Yeah.
for tonight, he's no longer going to be on the floor. Left hamstring.
Yeah, that's what it looked like when he went and grabbed it right after he was on the offensive end. Thank you, Michael. Bronny, catch, shoot, got it for three.
That's good offense by the Lakers, man. Good ball movement, player movement. The ball, reverse sides. Got the flare screen for Luke Kennard, and a good skip pass to Bronny for three.
Now Wiggins is in the game. The big guy is Carlson. And on the outside, Joe's having a field day. Talk about having some fun. He's got 20 points. Made 6 threes. Kennard with Joe in front of him. Luke's going to back it up. They're going a little one-on-one. Cross court. It finds LaRavia. Jake is into the lane and scores right there, getting very aggressive.
Good strong move by Jake LaRavia there. I mean, he has the size and the physicality to be able to do that more often. It'll be good for the Lakers moving forward if Jake can keep that mentality.
Carlson couldn't get the rebound. By the way, that's Brandon Carlson. Played at Utah 5 years there, and Jake throws it down.
Good pass by Jared Vanderbilt in transition.
That's nice. See Vando giving it up like that. Wiggins crosses over, shoots it over the defender. Jackson Hayes. Vando's got the rebound, boy. You never know if you're Vando whether you're going to see the game. It's just a little hit and miss when he's going to be on the court. Kennard all the way. That gets tapped and out of bounds it goes.
So one of the things that turn the ball over are really key to success. And the Lakers haven't been able to force the Thunder to give up the basketball. And NBA teams are too good. If you're not turning them over and they're getting shots on goal, you're going to have a tough time winning games.
The Lakers defensively turn the opposition over. Right in the middle of the pack. Topic is in the game. He's wearing number 44. Underneath. That's a score by McCain. And McCain is listed at 6'3". He might be 6'3" on a good day. Here's LaRavia. But he's a good player. That's a good pickup for them. By the way, Kenrick Williams is in. You know about Kenrick Williams. He's the one that LeBron became the all-time leading scorer by shooting over. If you're talking about this matchup. Down the middle. There he is. He's got 2. Went to TCU for 4 years.
I feel like he should also be in the teammate of the year running. Like he's been on a few teams in the league, but always done a good job, man, just staying ready. As you see Jackson Hayes getting to the front of the basket there. But yeah, Kenrick Williams, always ready, always a pro. Seems like a great teammate to have.
Williams. Go right out to Wiggins. They're going to work the perimeter. McCain over Kennard. Short. And LaRavia. This will be back and forth. You got a shot. Go ahead and take it. Be a little unselfish too. Why not? There's a good pass by Bronny. Well, Vanderbilt is 2 threes away from his career high. Topic. That's the way to run a break. I don't care who's in the game. That's the way you run the break.
Yeah, sometimes the corner threes can lead to those open court opportunities if the floor isn't balanced right, and Lakers giving up an easy one there.
Topic, remember, he was a lottery pick, and then he had an ACL injury and missed a significant ACL.
Yes.
He had something even worse.
Yeah. He also
ACL and the cancer battle, and here he is. And remember, he was drafted, like I said. He was a lottery pick.
Yeah, he's a good player. In the summer league, they really put him in position to really start to show some of the talent that he does have. And obviously on a loaded team like this one, a championship level team, he's not going to get a ton of playing time right now, but he does have a bright future if he can stay healthy, which is good to see him there now.
Kennard bounce. Jackson Hayes attacks the rim and gets 63%. How about this right now from Jug in the box to qualify? Otherwise, he would be leading the league at 75% shooting. And if he qualified and he finished like that, that would be an NBA record. But he's going to fall short, I think, in that regard. Carlson is underneath. Big fella can't hit. Vando's got the rebound.
And again, the Lakers just continue to play basketball the right way. Each of these guys in the game right now are going to be guys that the Lakers have to rely on at some point. And so, again, it's not so much about the score, but it's showing your teammates developing trust and confidence even in your own ability to be able to go out and make certain plays.
Now Wiggins comes all the way back, blocked by Carlson. McCain confronts Maxi Kleba, who's in the game, goes right around him and scores. Bronny's going to come right back in a minute. 127-82.
Yeah, like situations for Jake LaRavia, he's actually good with the basketball in his hands. And so early in the season, Jake was involved in some ball screen action and creating plays every now and then. And so these are the type of minutes where he can start to do some of that. That could then bode well.
You get a little confidence back to it. His offensive.
Maybe it does pop. In that case, it didn't look like he felt a pop, but he definitely felt a tug. And so smart to get him out tonight. And
How many did you have to deal with during your career? Any? Or were you pretty fortunate in that?
no, I was pretty fortunate in terms of hamstrings and groins and just injuries in general, but I was not getting buckets and doing the things that Luka does. So I didn't have as many issues.
Ronnie, nothing but net. Ronnie James hits another one from distance. 127-85. This one, unfortunately, was over in the first 5 minutes of the game, where Williams was alone underneath. Lakers lost him defensively. That one's tapped by Kleba. Off the pass from Carlson. Kennard gets around 1, 2, and knocked out of bounds. Of course, both of these tiebreaker. As far as the Lakers are concerned, they're just worried about Denver at this point. It appears, unless they bottom completely falls out, and they have the tiebreaker over all three teams that are behind them. So that's really good news. Move it to LaRavia. There's the outside shot off, and there's the rebound for Topic. We're coming up on 5 minutes to go. By the way, if you have anything you want to get off your chest, this is the time. The next 5 minutes. You can address anything you want. Believe before we're done. Denver, their schedule, they get the Spurs, Portland, Memphis, this OKC team, and the Spurs again. So Denver's got to face the top two teams in the West 3 times. Oh, Vando, go ahead.
I like that. What attack, Vando.
Lakers will have 2 more games against teams over 500. Thunder again on Tuesday, then Phoenix next Friday. All right, we've entered the final 5 minutes of the game, brought to you by Miracle Casino Resort and Spa. Well, they certainly have served notice tonight, Oklahoma City, and if we wanted to call this a litmus test or a barometer game,
Aggressively.
Wiggins, Carlson's underneath, trying to put a move on it, does. Goes up and over. Maxi Kleba. He's a second-year guy, was undrafted. He's had 33 inactives this year. 15 available players for the Thunder Fish, and they've all seen action. They've all scored except for Barnheiser, who wears number 23. Let's see if we can get it on the board for them. Topic, no. They had about 4 players in the key, and he decided to try to throw it on the perimeter, and the Lakers read it. Vando doing work in the key. Points in the paint. Jared Vanderbilt.
Good pass by Jake LaRavia in transition there.
And Jake, that's his second assist, has 6.6 rebounds. 8 for Vando in a very short period of time. Wiggins switches it through. That is Aaron Wiggins. His season high this year is 27. He actually had 7 3-pointers in a game earlier this year. We have seen a little bit more time. He's had 19 starts. The injuries are really piling up. He got an opportunity. Kennard, short, Carlson, rebound. He only got just over 2 minutes to play.
Yeah, I mean, these happen. I know we obviously wanted the game to be much more competitive, but in a long season, there are going to be nights like this, whether you play the Thunder or sometimes there are other teams that catch you just not at your best. And so the biggest thing for the Lakers would be, like, how do you respond to this? How do you take this and kind of reflect on it over the next couple of days? And